Okay, we're back. Welcome back, my most ethical, activated, light and love crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Authorizing Officer Tuesday evening. The energy carries through. So I wanted to find out, I just want to work on my abilities real time, and I want to read into it. I want to shock people. I mean, just like I want to see how good my abilities are, instantaneous. I mean, I've already gotten the gist of it, but I've never been the one to I usually let things settle down first, or I usually speak at a distance, um at least to my understanding. But this particular thing is it's not really like what's the gossip. It's more like uh so where are we really at based on this morning? What actually transpired? I want to know. I want to know. I'm just interested in finding out. Because I didn't get a clear read. I think I tried too hard in reading. I remember I was this morning I just felt I just not I'm hearing apprehensive, but I felt anxious, not settled. That's what it was. And that was strange because we've had quite a few visitors before that, and I was chill. I was fine. So I don't know if it wrecked my nerves a little bit, tweaked them a little bit for the visitors today, but I think we're all right. I'm just dude, I did just fine. Um Yeah, I could see a few quirks that I could resolve, and it's not 100% all on me, but certain things. But for the most part, I did pretty well. There was one part that I fucked up a little bit on, um, but it's um, some of those things that are little hiccups. I know I didn't fuck up. It was just It was more like I didn't hear everything that was being said. It was a pretty loud environment, and my hearing isn't as great. So I missed a few words here and there. That's one of the main reasons why I don't like going out um to um especially on dates, loud places, shows and certain parties, because it's you only get at least for me, I don't know how people have selective attention spans, but I can't hear all of the things that people say um in loud environments. This one wasn't as loud. I just don't hear everything. So anyway, you fill in the blanks a little bit here and there, but that's where I kind of messed up just a little bit. Um I heard 90% of what the person was saying, but that last 10%, remember, is where we can fuck up a little bit. But I wouldn't call this a fuck up. I'm telling you, this is a good lesson where you win some, you lose some. What I lost was not even a big deal, because I won it in a certain avenue that does matter. That didn't have to compete with noise. And if any noise, then it would be intangible noise. You know what I mean? Um, so I, I'd say I ace the test pretty well. The layered subtleties of tests. Whatever, it's all good. So I wanted to find out so what actually transpired. How did I label this? So what actually happened? what 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 happened today? Oh my gosh, look. I was a little worried because this was a face card of it, and it's don't say anything. Just watch everything unfold. All the lives that I did in the most recent ones, I think I have 2 or 3 that are not put back on public view just yet, because that's just the way Tina does it. Okay. Besides, there's so many that I need to work on anyway before that. I don't want to I don't want to yeah, that's how I do it. That's just how I do it, okay? It's just the way that I'm called to do it. So, oh my goodness. So, what happened was can I say it? Let me see. Can I say it? I know that you already pulled this part out. Can I Archangel Michael, is it safe to say what you know what I'm thinking. So, hold on a sec. Can I say it right now? Can I divulge? Oh, Page of Pentacles. He's saying that you clearly see into things. Like a sage, but hidden in plain page level, basically. You see? Hidden in plain sight. Like, I don't come off as a sage, but definitely a page, which makes it so much more calm and quiet to be able to assess the energy. So that's good. It's they're so smart. Yeah, you see, oh my goodness, what they're telling me is that I can pull any orb from the sky. Any orb. You see all of the orbs of like light. You see that? That's what you're saying. Like I can energetically pull it, look at it, and then put it back up. And then I'm like, okay, I want that one. Okay. Then I look at it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I put it back up. So that's what they've given me. So all this time that I've been like, I'm gonna say it, bitching about my position, I've been put in a prominent, like very particular placement so that I could do my work. And yeah, it's a place of empowerment for sure. Like for me, I don't care really about, like, I'm at a place now where my like 9 to 5 masked job is not really my identity, obviously. So it's just a forum where I can, you know, work on certain skill sets. And yeah, it's just it's a good place for me. Like I don't have to worry about like, okay, so I have to earn this title now. I have to, you know, get this in order to get this amount of money, or be in a position where I'm respected enough or entrusted enough to make certain decisions and, you know, have a little bit more wiggle room. Like it comes down to like, are you going to give me that wiggle room or not? Because when we're talking about like, let's say something as stupid as picture hanging, and I have to tap on your shoulder for every single second of like a certain half inch or a full inch, or like I have to, like, I know what works. I know it visually what works. If you give me that room, I just know it'll make you happy. Okay, just it'll be okay, right? But if I have to follow certain rules, like the exactness of this and that, we're gonna get okay. All right, that's what I asked for, you know. So it's that's what I'm needing. And that's what I'm incrementally provided. And that's wonderful. So that's part of like what went down today, the understanding of that. I think it was just cumulative, you know, like it's a gravitational pull to like come to this part of a decision. I don't know if it's relative to the visitors that came today, but I know I'm not stressed about that part. I don't think I should be. Like whatever's decided is whatever's decided. And you know, same goes for me. So you know, right now the main goal is financial independence, stability, and absolute health in that. Like boop. Boop. That's where I'm at, you know? It's like, why not? I know, comparably speaking, even without like the psychic stuff of it, I know I'm doing way better than the mostest. And knowing with my, you know, my gifts, it's like even better. So anyway, enough about me. I can talk about this. I can talk about this. I can pull energy. Like, this doesn't 100% say that. Is it just for me to observe? I don't want to get too excited that I might be misreading this part, but what I'm told straight up is that I can pull and read any of the energies. Yeah, even on stars that are about to be born, even stars that are about to die. I know that for a fact in real life. So I think the undercurrent of the message is that I should be able to discern whether or not it's okay. And it's okay. Like, I know this. People get their karma accordingly. I'm not going to be labeled as a bad guy because I can't speak on and validate the bullshit energy, like the fallback on it. Like, I didn't initiate that. I didn't and it's not like to be like in your face. This is more like teaching people, like, this shit is real. This shit is real. And more so the people that really did me wrong, you know. So this is not an egoic thing. This is more like, no, people who are not even occultists should these are validation points. People are always looking for facts, statistics, etc., whatever, to prove this way or that, and this is the way it is. So I can definitely convey that. Okay, so let me tell you this. Okay, what made me realize that I should tell you this? What made me realize this? Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna say who it is, but I think you'll figure it out. And basically, we're talking about energy here, okay? So I don't really need to speak on the totality of details, but this will help generalize and help you figure out shit that's going on in your life. You know, have a little trust, yeah? That people get what they deserve in all realms, okay? Good, bad, whatever, okay? Even the people that are like, whatever, you know? So, okay, someone has been messing with my energy because of jealousies. And so they've been manipulating other relationships, even definitely potential ones. They feel like they have the most power within tampering on potential relationships. And we're talking about like all sorts of kinds. And so, not just pulling on my energy and trying to duplicate my energy, but trying to extract. And so, what happened to this particular person in the past couple of days is that they got an emergency procedure done that was very invasive, and to the point where they had to take medications to alleviate pain during and after. It modified their schedule, their workload, like the time it takes for turnarounds, their comfort level, like physically speaking, and the etheric realm of comfort, which is like all the intangibles, all the things that are affected, like reputation, because of cancellations, rescheduling, falling back on time and response times, um, accumulating workloads. What else? And just knowing with that kind of a person that it really is in your face energy. Yeah, 100%. So that's what happened. That's what happened. So, I don't know why I was saying that. Holy smokes, but here, oh, that's what they're saying. Like just watch it all unfold. Just like watch it. Just watch it all unfold. Because the people that this falls upon, the only reason why, like, I know this historically speaking, okay, the only reason, and this is like, I've known this for at least a year because it has happened in other jobs where people only feel the need to tell me these things, is so hopefully they're hoping that it would alleviate any further karma. And that tells me the intensity of how hard they came at me, how repetitive, you know, individually and at group level. And yeah, and how it affected like certain associations. So not only is the individual tainted with that kind of karma, but the group levels, those certain networks, they're affected. It's poisoned. So that tells me how much of an important job I have to do in totality, in working and reporting to spirit. So I don't have to speak on every single detail of what happened today because lightning strikes and it is, the voltage is still coming through the ethers. It's coming at them from my groupings. Holy smokes. Yeah. That's crazy. But the thing that I noticed here was like Pegasus energy right at the top. I wonder what that part means. Give me a second. Give me a second. I wear this cute, it looks like I'm wearing the same thing as yesterday, but as you can see, there's no logo. And it's a dress. It's cute, but it's like form-fitting. So that's why it's kind of raised, and I'm wearing a blanket to cover. Take cover! Oh wait, I didn't even have a drink yet. What? I brought my drink and I'm not drinking it? What the frick? I'm just trying to finish the bottle. I'm not trying to go hard today. Thank you. Well, that one is not as good, definitely, as the one from the Christmas party. From Christmas dinner. All right, so what actually happened today? Yeah, so I think things got better as soon as I stopped trying so hard. Like I was cleaning this, I was doing this, and I was like, this would make my boss happy if I just did this part. And then, or my boss's boss, or my boss. I was becoming a people pleaser. But it was at the most opportune time, and I just, it wasn't 100% for me. I just like people feeling at ease and happy. And so I just wanted that to be like slotted for them at a time where I think they would feel the most tension. Just I think because it makes me sad sometimes to see people so stressed out, and I really got to get away from that. Because I feel like for me, when I act in that manner, it's not really 100% people pleasing because I'm not like say thank you to me. I'm more like I don't. That's where people mistake kindness for weakness, and I have to be more biased and more selfish with my energy because, I had to do work, an extra 45 minutes, and I don't get time in one half for that. If I slot it into another day, it's going to be the 45 minutes, not time in one half. So I that's something that occurred to me today. And so, like, I don't know if, like, I have these stupid negotiations in my head. To me, if I have to look at it from a manager's level, I'm like, that it is stupid. You should get, like, what, like, at least what was contracted for you, because, like, that's still not where at the level that you're working at. Like, you're working above that. You've always worked above that. So I'm not complaining here. I'm just kind of looking at the facts here. So what was I gonna say about that? Yeah, I just know that I need to be more selfish with my energies. Like, I don't feel remorse for doing that. Doing what I did today. I don't know why. I just don't. Um, yeah. Why do we even say all of that? um, but, like, I like it because it gave me the wiggle room to show what I like. How do I say it? It gave me a bit of wiggle room to do these things without being told, but also risking the fact, because everything is so structured, very, like, particular. It gave me. I also ran the risk of being, like, being told that somebody is, like, in a certain way that somebody's not happy about it. So it was good. It was a measured risk. Even, like, at that small magnitude, like, it speaks of something greater. And testing the waters for, like, any avenue that I have to do that is good. It's good. Yeah. And yeah. All right. So what happened today? What actually happened? Oh, ooh, the Destiny card. Okay. And then this one, the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So things are moving on up. Okay. I usually don't get, like, the up button here, but it looks like an elevator. Yeah. Elevator just went up. Oh my goodness. So this is developments. We're we're moving on up. Holy smokes. Yeah. The power, the life-giving power. This is good. This is great. This is very, 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 very good. Okay, so we're gonna do a cheers to that. Okay, let's play this little game again. I saw a particular reading come on my feed, and it was saying something that I was being known as the wild one or something. They use a different term for it. I just can't remember what it is. That I'm being labeled as the wild one without even knowing it. I don't... Risky one? Or the rebel? I think it's rebel. I don't know, man. I have been so obedient for decades, let me tell you. I've been obedient. And I'm finally feeling like I'm preserving more of my health and wellness. You know? It's good. It's good. So who wouldn't want to fight for their health and wellness? Let me tell you. What's here? Oh! What came here? It is the Two of Cups inverted. So I have people understand that energy. They're all for it, you know? Whether they want to speak on it or not, they're for it. You know, they don't have to let the whole freaking world know. I know everybody has certain reputations that they need to preserve, growing and, ones that are already grown. And, but to let me know, it's very nice. It's very nice. So that's good. Okay. 6 of swords. And it came inverted. Did a little spinaroo. So I think I offer people I don't want to say a sense of escape. It's more like I feel like they're saying a way out. Because look, it looks like they're emerging from a cave, right? Just a calmer path. Yes, yes. In totality, if you look at it, I mean, it's like my rebel thing is not so ruckus, you know. It doesn't make, it may make some noise, but it's not like I think people start to see immediate results. I really, really, really feel like that at this point. Maybe not so much in the past. It was like an eventual process, but because of how much I have grown and how many more skills I have like worked on and found, it's it's faster like in getting there. Not just for me, but because of that, like this well-versed language also transfers to those that are within the like energy, not wannabes. They're within that same vibe. So that's excellent. That's really, really good. So you know what this means? This affects so many networks, not just the one like at current state. And each network is very conscious of at this stage, they're very conscious of the impact from other like, how do I say it? From the networks that kind of bestowed that influence that energy. So it's like everybody's an influencer. Everybody's an influencer. You know, in that vibe, that's so good. That's new energy for sure. So that's what happened today on Authorizing Officer Tuesday. It's good. It's good. Bravo. Okay, we have the Magician in reverse. It kind of popped in with this, like a little hopperoo with a 7 of Wands. You know, I think I have guards that actually are, what do you call it? They have the higher ground. Oh my goodness, they do. So these are people like, not just this is definitely within the hierarchy, but it's also people who are like on the lower levels of the hierarchy that hold a lot of respect, and therefore a lot of gratitude. Oh, so one of the visitors today, he was saying something about how he switches Christmas a little bit, like the traditions of Christmas with Thanksgiving. That he kind of like rations it out, and it helps everyone out, like kind of mediate through the holidays, so it doesn't feel like it's so much pressure, especially for big families. I don't know if this person has a big family, but I think everybody has their own situation, so it definitely helps like piecing it out. I mean, so that you kind of like stand out, like you're not lost in the shuffle of like the macrocosm doing their thing and then getting lost in that shuffle. Like you're doing your own thing. Like there's a very conscious effort in keeping that those moments more intimate and less commercialized. He did use the word commercialized, and that I do agree. So anyway, here with the Magician in reverse, I got a little, what do you call it? Worried about that, but like no. This is a little different here. Okay, this is the Magician. Understanding everything that's going on over here. Like, look at this. This is validating too, because we have the Hierophant with the back facing, but which is like non-traditional, unorthodox, and then we have the Magician facing here. It's like next to each other, upright. So it's further amplifying this Magician, like non-traditional magician, you know what I mean? So it's saying like, don't bother me. One, don't bother me, I'm practicing. I'm observing, I'm practicing, etc. Number two, while I'm doing this, those that are validated under my protection, within these figures, protection, just trust that you're protected, with current practices and ongoing, because we're looking to develop. Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. Yeah, you see the sunset in the background. All right, so what actually went down today? What happened today? Not went down. What happened today? What actually transpired? Oh my goodness. A sense of independence. A sense of new hope. And lots of fertility to come. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. And a foreboding of Empress energy. You see? Fertility. A high degree of fertility. That's a big bunny, let me tell you. Oh, you know what? Like that little, the marking on it, is right here. It's kind of like, it's kind of like that, you see? The bunny is like, it reminds me of, I don't know how to describe it. It's very playful, like diva energy. So it's like, oh, you don't say. I don't know. Like I've seen something like that before. I don't know why, but that's 100% what's happening. Okay, so this is wonderful. I like it. I like it. So things like this. Okay, for particular situations like this where there's like a lunch meeting, I have the option whether or not I want to join. I'm particularly interested in the visitor that has joined, especially if it's during like the daytime. I'll forgo my lunch hour and spend it, doing this thing, because it's how do I say it? It's a learning opportunity. I'm curious. I'm like, if anything, I'm curious. It's not for the free meal, though it's nice, or the free drink, but that's even nicer. It's definitely knowing like how, because I do like during this whole like COVID thing and the hiatus and my time off, basically, I had no real I feel a little sad inside, but I don't feel like I'm gonna cry anymore about it. I've been away from like really like normal things, like conversing with people, hanging out with people, I had a different learning opportunity that was very much engrossed, and that was valuable as well. It helped me get me here. And if I didn't have that rebel energy, dude, I would be probably dead. But so that I will say. Okay, so what else do you want to say? Oh, we should cheers to that. Yes, we should. You see how top of the deck, bottom of the deck. Now, the top of the deck, we 100% know that that's like the back, and this is the front. Oh my God, you see that? Was like playing ball. Anyway, the moon is no longer eclipsed. It's between 2 towers here. This is like big gong energy here. Manifested. And to know that the moon controls the tides. And remember, we're talking about undercurrents here. That there's a huge amount of mediation that I think people know how to internalize. So therefore, it's very digestible material, what I present. And it's kind of like a cleansing to all other waters. You know what I mean? This is strong energy. This is angelic. This is Archangel Michael coming through. Even though that's not Archangel Michael, it's angelic. Like, I think that's, I want to say Uriel. Shoot. don't know. But definitely it's angelic energy, and whatever this traditional, like, excuse me, the traditional meaning or identifier of which angel this is on temperance, it's definite. Yeah. It is definite. You know what they're showing me? Holy smokes, I've never seen this before. But we also got the mountain card, okay? The mountain, I pulled it like when I was in my car and I was ready to go like drop off something for work. And it was the mountain, and I forgot what that one was in the Tarot of the Spirit. The mountain, what was that? It's the Eight of Pentacles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it's mastery in your work. It's continuing efforts to like what do you call it? Invest in its full bloom. So like, this is the first time I've seen a lot with this, okay? The white and then the orange, the white and then the orange. So this is definitely temperance. Like, the pull is for real, like best friend energy, man's best friend energy. Getting into the feels of it. It is 100% what's happening. That's insane. That's intense. Let me tell you. That's crazy good. 14 and 18. There's a difference of 4 months here. I don't know why. Why am I telling? So, okay, so there's a different count of 4, but okay, so then, yeah. Oh my god, I'm so surprised that I caught on to that, because there's a lot of water energy in here. And even though this is major arcana and it doesn't like say specifically, it says it what, explicative, is that what they're saying? I don't, anyway, implicative, I don't, anyway, this is cup energy. Okay, so when you look at that, days, months, all right, no, days, weeks, months, years, okay? The cup energy is the third one. That's months. 4 months. They said that the next 3 months in one of my readings is going to be super prominent for me. I was reading on like my like court stuff. So we had what was it? Was it August? Yeah, August, September, October. No. It was September. I don't know why I got my math fricked up, but it was like September, October, November. And then like I knew shit wasn't over. It was just the most prominent times. And then December would be like that last month. This 4th month would be like a slather, like, you know, just kind of slurry and just like seal. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy good. All right. Anything else? I think even slurry, it starts off with powder and then you add the water or something like that, and then it hardens. So it's oh my gosh, there's somebody's last name is Hardin. It's the second time I've gotten that, and the both times I'm told like his first name, and I can't say it here, but like his name was from like way back when. I don't even know why. But he's probably retired by now. I mean, but that tells me like his positioning. That's crazy. We go way back. But like even at that time, I was kind of like a youngling. I didn't have direct energies towards him. Like it was his name was just, I think, big at, you know, with the surrounding, you know, folk. So, all right, let's just do this, okay? Anything else that you want to say, Spirit? Archangel Michael, what happened today? I mean, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Vice Versa Tarot. Massimiliano, Filadoro. Artwork by Davide. There we go. corsi. That's what's going on here. It says the same thing, except now everything's filled in, you see, with a glow rather than the font like that, you know. This is kind of like you're trying to make yourself known, like it's you know, it's kind of like coloring book style, you know, where you're outlining everything so it just becomes more prominent. There's an extra effort in having to do that. But for here, it's already filled in. It's fulfilled and it's glowing. That's what we got. The intro card, it has begun. It's good. All right, so that's where we are. All right, anything else? I don't want to spend too long on here. I just wanted to get like, so what happened? What happened? Because like I don't like to worry about like, oh, how am I perceived? Am I doing okay? It matters to me like how I'm perceived. Okay, so like it matters to me like what went down, because I know it's very accurate. So if anybody's within the same likeness of appreciation or whatever, they're gonna think likewise. And I'm gonna receive any other like varying like little tinges here and there to be aware of that are a little differing, and that could be supplemental to my understanding. But if it's way off, like, oh, holy shit, so this girl, it's like, pfft, what's going on? Then I'm kind of aware, but like I don't like it doesn't. It's Spirit saying it's not even small beans. It's irrelevant. That's funny. Okay. All right. So what happened today, Spirit? What actually happened? Oh my goodness. It's a Knight of Wands that's in my inbox and it's upright. So somebody has visited, despite like the no contact thing. Who the frick did that? Someone who has the balls basically to do that, because that's the Knight of Wands, you know. Yeah, he did it like kind of incognito. That's okay. How'd that happen? Okay, so let's put that there. How does this go? Right there? Oh my gosh, you're telling me to like put it in the middle right there. What the heck? What? What? He disguised himself. He did. Did he? Oh my gosh, this is weird. Give me a second. I need to make sure that I'm not flashing you. Because my leg is starting to hurt here. How do I do it? Pillow? Pillow time? I feel like I'm gonna give birth or something. I'm getting ready for this. Getting ready for it. Okay. All right, that's helpful. What were we saying? Oh, okay. What it looks like. So there's like a ping pong of energies that came through. So he wanted to communicate at least that to me, that he made his way through. He did it incognito. In a way, I'm told that I don't think he flew here. I think he went by another means in order to disguise it. So he could have driven. That sounds a little, I don't know. That sounds really, I don't know about that. But that's kind of what I'm shown. I don't know it 100%, but that's what I was initially clued on. I just know this Pegasus has wings, right? Okay, but it's like in reversal. And it's showing me kind of like this energy here. Just like that, ping pong, ping pong. And like that horse, it looks like that horse, but this one doesn't have wings. You see? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see it? I know you do. Don't lie, you see it. Okay, anyway, that's a clarifying card. Spirit for that one. Can you, Archangel Michael, you tell me. What's the clarifier for this Knight of Wands that came hither? Oh my goodness. Pinky. Like a pinky promise. It was like hinging on that. We have the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Oh. This person is holding a lot of burden. A lot of weight. It's bound into one grouping, so this tells me that he's organized even when shit is like in dismay. Yeah, I mean, that's a smart thing to do. What do you gotta do? So there's something about a humbling here where he's like, all right, surrender. I surrender. Frickin' surrender. This burden doesn't have to be something that's like too much shit to handle, but I really feel like that's part of it. The other part of it is like having a lot of passion. Like if this was a love reading, like an 18 and up reading, that'd be like they're trying to keep their all their passions like just like what do you call it, like bound together, like just trying to, what is it, what do you call it, in check. Yeah, I'm not making fun. I'm just trying to figure out the words for it because I don't talk like this. It's trying to keep it contained, and is it a burden? I guess if there are so many temptations out there, it could be a burden. Because, like, you know, it's kind of low-hanging fruit. It's easy. I'm hungry. Blah, 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 blah. You know, that kind of thing. So, there's that. Anything else you... Oh, that was supposed to be a clarifier for that. Interesting. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say? How should I respond to that energy, Archangel Michael? I'm open to what you have to say with regards to it, because you guys told me, all of you sentience, divine core team, told me initially how to deal with that energy, like what my behaviors should, what I should generally do with that energy. So is there anything differing from what just transpired that you want to convey, or is it the same? Just, you can tell me, I can handle it, it's okay. You know. It fell in the Vice Versa Tarot intro card. It's a 2 of Wands in reverse. So back to that coloring book thing. The person has like filled in the blanks, basically. He's filled out the form, and he wants you to see it. Like he wants it illuminated, like it to be known that he did it. However, 2 of Wands in reverse is telling me, okay, things are lit. Okay, I see what you've done, but there's more to be assessed. There is more to be understood. There's more to size up, okay, than just, like, this is a process thing. So you filled out the form, you went through the initial stage of processes based on, like, what your inputs were. So that's one stage of it. But again, this is reminding me of the checkpoints, the several gates in order to get to this certain validation point, like this, where everything is absolutely validated. Okay, So that's what they're saying there. Okay. Anything else that you want to say, Archangel Michael? I mean, that's a really great point. Like, it's very straightforward. It's clear. They understand it. Anybody could understand it. And, like, there's no room for confusion there. It's, yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's straight to the learning points. Like, we're not, like, expecting people to learn, like, 1,000 things about us or, like, what our processes are. It's really quite simple. And I don't think there's any argument surrounding this. There's no foreboding of, like, any tinge of that. It's more like, no, this is very much, this is very much, what do you call it? This is very good, actually. This is just, carrying over the applications of a learning to kind of remind, kind of cement it, you know? Like, oh, that's how it applies. Yes, okay, good. So when I say these things, it's not just to this particular sentience, but any other sentience that is kind of like involved in the understanding, just like in, like as a case study, like for their own life. And it's also for me to cement it. It's affirmations. Okay, anything else? Because my leg is getting weird again. Okay. Anything else you want to say about what happened today? So what actually happened today? Do 6 of Cups in reverse. I don't understand that one, especially with the visualizations, you see? It's like a fish flopped out of water or something, you see? I don't know, because this could be like, is that, I don't know, let me find out. Let's get a clarifier for that spirit. Oh, Archangel, Michael, 3 of Cups in reverse, too. And it's like the same girl, but like out of water. A fish flopped out of water, basically. So they're saying that I have a lot of energy to me, and a lot of it is yet to be uncovered. But there's a lot of intuitive bodies here at play. Again, undercurrents that build schools of thought, that build schools of intuition, and it's very much celebrated. Because if you look at it separately, they're very abundant cards, whether raised up or put down. And collectively, it's speaking of the same. So whether you add or subtract, with the fish flopping out of water, that's what they're saying my energy is, you see? It's a good thing, because it shows even if there is a change of environment, that I depict like exuberant energy, surprising energy, like it keeps people kind of on the edge of their seat. Not in anxiety, but like, I wonder what's going to happen with this fish. Should I save it, or is it going to flop back into, like, how is it going to save itself, basically? Is it going to grow some legs or some balls wherever you are? That's crazy. What? Wait, huh? So this Knight of Wands energy isn't just like an external energy. This is something that's also very much in the likeness of me. Yeah, I totally understand this. So Yeah. Like, I have to be able to surrender. Also, like, I've come to learn this, that I have to surrender certain, like, interests, because it's like I have a path, and sometimes based on the energy, how it plays out, it it's more of a distraction than a help, based on also the other person's dynamic. Like, I don't always dictate it. So, like, spirit doesn't mind me. Like, my guides don't mind me, like, falling, like, absolutely in love with somebody. But they need to make sure that that person's also ready for that kind of love, and that they can reciprocate it. Otherwise, it's like, no deal, nope, 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 nope. You either are there or you're not. That's it. There's no compromise to that. There's none. There's none. Like, why are they gonna dumb my love down in order to, like, satiate being with somebody else? Even if it's just like even if it's a good chunk of, like, what I want. No, they want to give me exactly what I need and want. So it's very, like, kind of cutthroat as far as that, and, like, determining what energies are okay with me conversing with, whether it's conversing with, or, like, bumping into, or falling absolutely in love with somebody. So that's where they that's where they stand. Let me get a clarifier, okay? Jesus Christ, I don't know. I should tell me that. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. Absolutely. Freaking absolutely. Yeah. That's really sweet. Okay. There you are, Tina. That was easy to describe. Okay. I'm gonna do a shuffle. And okay, based on today, what does that mean for my near future? Let's say by January of 2024. What does that mean on a factual basis of the rollout for January 2024 for me? Like, what transpired today? It's Phoenix energy. Dude, rising up. That's funny. Like, old armor is no more. And it's like kind of like a Whodini magic trick. It's ecliptic. Like, people can't see it, but they know it's true. Girl, you know it's true. Whoa, okay. It is. I got like 10% battery now. All right, anything else that you want to convey about Archangel Michael, about what transpired today? What does it mean for the rollout? That's very factual within all realities by January 2024 for me. We have the Chariot card and the Nine of Wands. It started to become extroverted, but it was ultimately upright, and it felt like almost covering that. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I'm going to be able to stand my ground for sure. Undefeatable. Like, there have been, you know, a few jostles, but I still show up bigger than my freaking fence. So it's like, you better beware. But it's making traction, creating galaxies. This is all groundbreaking. Safety in travels, holding healing energy, being able to deliver that, having an extra cup, like, or like storage for my freaking cups, and being able to move into, like, moving into, they're saying event horizon, moving into the horizon, you see? Red wheels. Yeah, red wheels keep on turning. So, it's kind of like, fire hydrant, you know, like a fire. I don't know why I'm getting this. Like, some of you might be like, what do you call it? Firemen? Yeah, firemen. Jesus, fire people. Yeah, something about that. You see, like, the wheels, they look like, They look like that. It's like, I don't know, but it's like, so there's a lot of power in that steering. Yeah. So the fact that this like started turning extroverted, and covering that is that, a lot of protection will be offered. So I don't just stand my ground, but there are other larger entities that are standing my ground so that I am not fucking bothered while I am not disturbed while I'm practicing. That's so interesting. Okay, I feel good with that. And oh my gosh, it keeps showing itself. Okay, look, it's the Ace of Pentacles, but this is the top of the deck. It's no secret. Freaking like, okay, but it's right there. It's right there. Fully funded Tina every single time, dominating the devil energy, like fully understanding it. Okay, so it kind of stays below the surface, basically. Even the devil is taking an objective point of view, like being able to, like, they understand it. Like, what I do is a masterpiece. And it's also given their involvement, like, very done very strategically, done out of respect. And so that's interesting. Since I'm saying all these things, I have to see what's underneath that. Freaking 9 of Cups. Yeah. Upturned. For sure. For sure. That's what, I mean, that's what we're talking about over here, too. You see? That's interesting. Okay. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad I did this reading. And now, where is that? Here we go. So thank you to all my sponsors, all my supporters, all donations provided in light and love. Of light and love. Consisting of light and love. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Okay. So, upon closing these portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with that sequence of rollout. In light and love, I close these portals in this reading. Now,